Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I have quite the treat for you today. I'm here with Taylor. Some of you know Taylor because we've ran into you multiple times at rock shows, and we've looked at your beautiful selection of agates, mostly agates. You have other stuff, though. And here we are at your home shop today in beautiful southern Utah. And, well, we're going to look at what you have going on. You're going to show us how to polish some rocks.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be quite fun, quite enjoyable. I'm going to learn some stuff. You're going to learn some stuff. You do sell your rocks, not just at the shows. You sell online, too.
Yes.
So you have an Etsy account, just Etsy right now?
Etsy, and then I also do Instagram and Facebook sales as well.
Nice. There will be links down below to your Instagram and your Etsy and your Facebook. Taco Rocks, which is fun. You'll have to send me home with a sticker.
Okay.
I put the sticker that I had before on something, and now I need another one.
Okay, I got plenty.
But one thing that has always stood out when I've seen your stuff at shows is A+ polishes all around. You know, anybody can achieve that like show grade, like C+ kind of polish, but yours are always like, oh, above and beyond. And that's why we're here, because I want to have a better polish, and I think you want to have a better polish too. So, without further ado, let's walk around your shop. Will you give us a tour?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can you just kind of describe a little bit, like where we're at here?
So out here, I just put these shelvings up, so they're not 100% put together yet. But all my rough comes in here first. So we got Malawi agates, Calandri agates, and then Moroccan agates. And then I take them over to the saw and I cut them, kind of reveal what they're looking like.
You're kind of a big agate guy. You do a lot of hard rock polishing, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of what we're going to be going over today. Total different ball game if you're like, you know, a phosphate fan doing the turquoise thing.
Correct.
I've just barely started.
Yeah, no, it's a totally different ball game.
The agates are where it's at, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, you got some rough in here, and yeah, let's get the tour of some of the machines.
Yeah. So I got a little 14-inch Highland Park saw.
Is this the old it a square rail?
It's a round rail.
Round rail.
It's old school.
Nice.
It still has old school saddle, the vice jaws. You can't get the parts for it anymore, so it's been doctored up.
I mean, you know, they just keep going and going. Like, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
Exactly.
And what are we? You said it's a 14?
14.
It's a 14. That's an excellent size.
Yeah.
That's so. If you kind of think about what you can cut on a 14, you can put down some serious work.
Yeah, and then if I need anything bigger, I go to the local local Southern Utah Rock Club and use their 24-inch saws to do anything bigger.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, having access to a club is
huge.
big. What people forget about the big saws is the big amount of cleaning and the big amount of oil.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of oil. That's a lot of money and a lot of cleaning every 3 months.
Yeah.
So mine's up for cleaning.
So for anybody that might be watching this, they don't know, this is an auto feed slab saw. So basically, you clamp your rock in and you shut the hood, you turn it on, it advances and cuts off your slabs or cuts your specimen some.
Yes.
And then I see you have a little saw here.
Yeah, I got a little trim saw for whenever I want to do little agates or if I need to trim something out to do some cabochon.
Is that a 6-inch?
It's 4.5-inch.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
by Raytech. It's another old school one that you can't really get anymore.
Well, you've seen some of my videos. I love old machines. They're almost like they have character. Like, look at this.
That's another old school Raytech.
You know, just like the paint, right? Like you get this like cool old like crinkle coat, and they're just beautiful.
Yeah,
they're beautiful.
They are, and they just go forever.
So we have the 8-inch Raytech Gem Maker, and they did sequential serial numbers. So you're 1784 here. And what are you rocking for the wheels?
So I use expandable drums, the 8x3s, expandable drums, and then just some diamond wheels in the center. Then on the side, I change out different wheels instead of just changing out the belts because they fit really tight. I just change out the wheels whenever I need to go up to different grits.
And what are you doing for the hard wheels? That looks like an 80 probably on the left.
On the left, I believe it's an 80 and 100, 120, somewhere around there. I forget exactly.
And I assume all of you're picking these up used.
Yes.
They weren't like passed down.
No, no.
Okay.
My cousin actually, these were going to get ready to be thrown away in Pasadena, California, and he rescued them and got them for me.
I love to see it. I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I recognize one of these.
Yeah, this is the newer Richardson Ranch high-speed sander.
That is so cool because I mean I have a Richardson sander and it's like the wooden ones.
Mm-hmm.
How I mean I'm looking forward to seeing this thing running.
Yeah.
Is it still pretty quiet? I mean,
yeah.
We have so it's high-speed sander and then it's metal that has been powder coated or almost like truck bed liner. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And then it's still really quiet and everything. So.
And it came with a light?
No, this is what I put on there.
Okay.
It's just a little magnetic light that sticks on there.
Oh man, that's really smart. I might have to steal that. I like that. I mean, I would have to screw it on, but I don't have a light on my Richardsons, so that would be that's smart. Okay.
Yeah.
High speed sander, get a light.
Yeah. And then it comes with all the plugs. I'm not sure if the old ones have that, but where you can plug it in when you turn it on, they come on.
I do love that they always did it at least for shop vac. They're like the extra plug that's operated based upon the power switch.
Yeah, I did have this inside, and then it's still with shop vacs and everything is still dusted.
Yeah, that's the way it goes with them. But they're very cool machines to have.
They are. And then this is another old school Highland Park bull wheel. I just picked this up a couple weeks ago, so I'm still getting used to it.
Can you explain the bull wheel? Because it's definitely not a common lapidary machine. It's not like people are used to tumblers and cab machines and flat laps, but the bull wheel is kind of a different beast.
So it is. It's definitely a beast of a machine. It's a dry sander as well, so it takes no water. It takes different belts on a 4x12 expendable drum. Pull that off there so you can see.
Okay. So it's a little different than some of the expandable wheels over there. It's like those ones, they have like a feathered edge, and then they have a solid rubber. This is like all
fans.
Yeah, all fan. So these expand out, make your belt really tight.
Really tight, yeah.
Okay.
Because they fit on there really loose. So I like that part.
And then you have a domed wheel here?
Yeah, and then on the side it's just, I'm not sure if that's leather. I need to update it to a newer leather. But it's just like it has different speeds, so I could turn it down to a lower speed and do a polish almost like on the Richardson Ranch polisher that they have.
What are you using for your polish?
Serum oxide.
Okay.
I just started using the white stuff. I didn't see a huge difference between the red and the white stuff, but the white stuff does clean a lot better.
I was just gonna say that. Like, if there's a little like nook or cranny that it does not want to come out of, it doesn't catch the eye. It doesn't catch the eye. Like I couldn't tell the difference. I know it's like optical grade and they're like technically a finer polish, but visually to the naked eye,
you can't.
Nah, like it's the same. It's the same.
But it does clean a lot better than the red stuff.
Well, okay. I mean, I love the setup. We're kind of like in a little carport area, and most people have access to a space like this, which is great. Like used equipment. I love used equipment. Yeah. Can we see some of this used equipment in action?
Of course.
So what are we doing here?
So we got some condor agates that I pre-cut.
Okay. Beautiful.
That one's got a lot of colors into it. So we'll polish some of these onto with the Richardson Ranch high-speed sander. Get them all going and show you how I do it.
I would love to see it. And okay, so can we take your disc off for a second?
Of course.
I have not seen this type of pad. Mine has the rubber pad's like smooth, and yours is like I don't know what you'd call that. It's like a fan.
Yeah, texture, yeah.
That's so much more rigid than mine.
The only thing that I don't like about it is the nut doesn't fit in there all the way. So you do get some grinding action going on. So.
Have you thought about like the conversion to Velcro at all?
I have, but this thing spins so fast that if those come off...
Oh, that would be scary.
Yeah,
That would be scary.
I talked to a flooring guy, and he's the one that advised me not to do that.
All right. I've thought about it, but now that I'm thinking more about the RPM, probably...
Yeah, because the Velcro will wear out after a while, and they'll come flying
Yeah, I guess
off.
I wonder how the Velcro would handle the heat. Because part of this thing is we generate some heat.
Yeah, it generates a lot of heat.
All right.
Yeah. And then I don't use any water cooling off my rocks or anything. A lot of people do, but me, I think it messes with the grit and the sandpaper and everything.
But you're doing a batch.
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing a batch.
Batches.
Okay, before we get going, I'm looking down here at this beautiful piece of petrified wood.
Yes,
Where is that from? That is gorgeous.
That one, I think it's Deschutes Canyon or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you polishing that on this? Are you holding that up?
This? No. That goes on the Vibrolap.
Oh, you have other machines?
Yeah, I got 2 more machines.
Another little part of your workshop, that's the Richardsons?
Yeah, this is the Richardson's polisher.
Okay, so yeah, like they really changed some here with like the whole metal construction.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
It's
better, like...
It's lighter.
Yeah. So, did you buy these in Oregon in person, or you ordered?
I had them ship them over to me.
And it's shipped disassembled, which is, I would imagine that...
No, they shipped them just like this.
Okay.
Built, assembled everything just in big boxes.
Very cool.
Very big boxes.
And then you got the Covington Vibrolap down there.
Yeah, the 16-inch.
How are you liking the Vibrolap?
I love it. It took me about a year and a half to figure out how to really manipulate it to where it polishes, does what I want it to do. But after you figure them out, they're phenomenal. Very
cool. Yeah, they're like, how else would you polish something that big?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the petrified wood. Like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like, I guess there's the hand, like doing it by hand with the wet grinders, but
yeah, and then you could also do something that big on the bull wheel, but you have to have the muscle to do something that big. Either slab it down as more manageable sizes, or you can. I have a buddy that does big pieces like that on a little 8x3 drum. So it's definitely possible.
That's nicer.
Yeah.
Well, man, thank you for showing all of your machines. There's there's always cool rocks floating around here.
Yeah, rocks everywhere.
But yeah, let's do some polishing if you're down. Let's see let's see your process.
Same process through everything. The first step is the most important step, getting the saw marks out. So I do a 60 grit. Is
that off of the saw?
Yeah, that's off of the saw.
That is very smooth.
Yeah, just the only thing, I'm getting an alignment to get rid of that little nick at the end.
I think it's and I noticed you have a tile saw over there, but the slab saws, like, you come away from it with like such a smooth, buttery finish.
Yeah,
and it makes it all easier if you get like a gouge.
So this is the Moroccan cut, but they do theirs on a tile saw, but you can see how it fractures it. It's got micro fractures, so if I went to polish this, I'd have to polish quite a bit of it to get rid of those micro fractures. That's why the slab saw and agates are very important. Oil, cool saw.
Yeah. Well, let's see the new. That's exciting. I've seen, the pictures of these, but it's cool to finally see one in person.
Yeah. No, it's fun. And then
an important part is what he's putting on right now, by the way.
Yeah, you definitely want to have one of these doing dry.
So you have a piece of tape on it. That's what that's for. Is that for grabbing it?
Yeah, a lot of people will go through and try to hold on to it. Me, I like a little bit of extra grip on my fingers. I've never had a rock come off the duct tape loop like this before, ever. And then as it warms up, the tape will actually stick better to the rock.
I'm stealing that idea now. That's my. I'm doing that from now on because I have that. Like, I would just kind of try to pinch, and eventually your thumb wants to give out on you.
Yep.
So that is cool. Okay,
and
yeah.
it
So like
saves your fingertips.
It's just like a little tape like it's like wrapped over on itself.
Yeah, duct tape works really well.
All right, that's a smart little trick.
Gorilla tape works really well. That after this, I have to kind of rub the back to get the glue off, the goo off there. But, all right, we'll fire it up. So I'm starting with the 60 grit. Then you just want to kind of bring it in and be as even as possible. Do it for about 5 seconds and then rotate it. So you got to watch out for fractures in there. You don't want to superheat those or they'll spread. So what I'm watching for, a lot of people look for the scratches. I follow the dust. The dust helps out what's low. That one's ready.
Yeah, so the smaller one there, heat it up. What grit are you working with right now?
60 grit.
60, okay.
Yep. So now I'm just looking at reflections with this light. You can see where it's kind of dull. So I'm going to keep grinding until that dull goes away. Alright, so now you can see there's no more rock dust sticking to it. So it's pretty clear. I'm just going to give it a little wipe and then I'm rechecking it underneath the light. So I don't see any more dull marks through it. It kind of has a reflection like it's ready to polish.
Yeah.
So that's ready for the next stage. It's got reflection all the way through it, no dull spots.
So if you're doing are you skipping 80?
Yeah.
You're skipping 80?
Yep.
Okay.
60 to 220. So I'm going to just keep going either that or I keep rotating these until they're all finished. But the next step is 220 grit.
How many stones are you getting out of these? Of these discs?
It all depends. If I do small ones like this, I could do probably a couple dozen.
Okay.
You know, or more. Like right now, that's taking a little bit long, so I might change this out just to speed things up a little bit.
They're cheap.
Yeah, 50 cents
They're
or
cheap.
something like that. Yeah, 50 cents. So I don't mind speeding things up and getting rid of it. Because the 60 grit is mostly what you're going to be going through. As you see, I do a lot of small ones, so the outside's still pretty fresh, but the inside's starting to wear out. You can start to see the sandpaper.
Not worth it to save 50 cents, but make everything more difficult for yourself.
Exactly. That one's ready. You can see the reflection in it. It's still kind of...
Can we look at that in the sunlight?
Yeah. You can kind of see the scratches, the micro scratches in it, going the one way. These two little polish marks are just where it kind of super overheats, but that's nothing to worry about. So that's
220.
220.
Man, you know, it's always so impressive. People that are so used to maybe like only diamond wheel polishing, they don't understand 220 silicon carbide is really nice.
It almost looks like you could polish it right now.
Yeah.
But if I did try to polish it, those micro scratches would come through. No more 60 grit marks.
Yeah.
Very fine. Almost looks like it's ready to polish.
And what are we're gonna do 2 more grits and then you're gonna buff it out?
Yep.
What are the other grits?
So the next grit after this is going to be 400, and then the grit after that 600.
Okay.
And that's where I stopped, is at 600. We're ready for the last step.
So that was 600. Let's take these out. Take them out in the sun. Oh, those, gorgeous. And that kind of streakiness, that's going to come out in the next.
Yep.
You can get that out.
Yep. Those won't even be there anymore after the next step.
I'm a little curious. How are you gonna clean that? Do you have a process?
That one, it's just really simple. I have a little sprayer inside the house. I just kind of shoot it out.
So far, I've learned several things watching you. I love the tape trick. I love this. That is a genius move right there, as opposed to just like wrecking your thumbs after a while.
And then it also helps prevent heat too.
I want to say that yours is quieter than mine. Really? And I was always under the impression that the wooden ones would probably be quieter. You know, I mean, you have a motor attached to wood, and it seems like it'd be better, but listening to this, I'm like, oh, this is... I think Richardson's made the wise decision here with the switch over, so...
Yeah, no, I used... When it was inside this little room in there, I'd polish 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and not bother my neighbors at all. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you have 2 options for the buffing, right?
Yep.
Are we doing this?
Nope, we'll do the one on the inside. I need to replace the leather on this one before I use it because it's been contaminated with something I don't know what. So
use the inside one.
Yep, let's use the inside one.
Well, you kind of get this set up. I do have a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Why? Like, how are you drawn into this? I mean, of all the things that you could do. I mean, obviously you're a handy guy, right?
Yeah,
like you could do all kinds of stuff. Why the rock polishing? I mean,
just like I was in the military. I had a lot of
thank you.
Yeah, I had a lot of struggles growing up and stuff like that. So I have a lot of anxiety and depression and stuff like that. This helps draw me away from it. You know, working and all that takes my mind away from it. But polishing, like, it's just. I super focus on it, and it takes me away from everything. So it's a therapy.
Oh, I didn't even see. Look at that.
Yeah, I gotta work everywhere.
Oh man, like we might have to look at those later. I see some big things back there.
Yeah, and then this is the cerium oxide cerium that I use. I make it like a paste, so it's not runny. You should be able to put it on your rock and it shouldn't be dripping off of there. So I put a little bit on the rock and I put a little bit on the center. And then I get it wet, not soaking wet, but just wet enough. So this is the first time I'm soaking it today, so you can see that it's already drying off. So then I'll just get a little bit more. And then start off at the center, kind of give it a good amount, and be ready. It will pull the rock out of your hands if you catch it the wrong way. But I'm putting quite a bit of force onto it. This is where heat is good. A little bit of heat on the polish will make your polish excellent. So I'm just kind of working from the center towards the outside, and I'm pushing. Right now I can feel it starting to catch, and then that's where I kind of leave it at. I let it sit there and just kind of ride on that catch. And then I go to the outside and let it buff. Let's do this for a couple seconds. And you can see.
Oh wow.
It's
like
already
like a mirror.
Yeah, just
like a mirror.
All those scratches and everything are gone.
Already, I see a couple of things that you're doing different than me that I think I might change. You wet your wheel a lot more than I do. I typically do. I kind of run it drier. I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
you sprayed significantly more water on it than what I typically do.
Yep.
But you just got a better result, a faster result. Okay.
Not soaking wet, but it's wet. It's wet. See, it's almost stopping. That's how much pressure I have on it. It's almost stopping the wheel. I'm gonna do it one more time.
So you think, like, is there something that you're seeing in that makes you want to do a little bit more?
Yeah, so I think it's polished, but I don't like running inside and then having to come back. But you could kind of see it's kind of a little bit scratchy right here at the bottom.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna just
already though. That's like in excess of what you typically see any other vendors at a show to have.
Yeah, no, a lot of people will just call that good. Me, I'm very picky. That's not good to me. This will be real quick because it's just right here at the bottom where I didn't get. And there it is. It's got a little bit of streaking from the residue still being on there, but that's polished. We'll take them inside, clean them with soap and water.
Well, we need to look at these in the sun right now because those look gorgeous. Oh man, yeah, absolutely perfect.
Night and day difference.
And that is, well, that's why you have so many visitors coming to your booths at the shows, because that level of polish. Can I take that one?
Yep.
Look at that. An absolute mirror right there. I like the little quartz pocket in that.
I love quartz.
Where are these from?
Argentina.
Argentina.
Condor, Argentina.
If only we could just go there real quick and do some collecting.
Right. That would be my dream.
Yeah. Is there any other agates that you want to show us? Can we see a couple of highlights? Do you have any favorites? What do you like working with here?
So Moroccan agates are definitely my favorite.
You definitely always have a lot of them.
Yeah, it's just, they're affordable. They're pretty, like, to me, they're on line with the Mexican agates. You know, they're real pretty. Just whole nodules. I get them for a really good price. With tariffs and everything now, things have gone up.
We gotta talk about prices for a minute. Mm-hmm. There's two things that really attracted me to your tables at the Southern Utah Rock shows, and that is, well, we've already talked about the polishes. You have excellent prices.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like nickel and diming people, which is very cool to see. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I've yet to come across some better deals than what you have.
I don't make a ton of money off of it. I'm just making enough to keep the hobby going and order more agates to polish. I want to be able to get people good deals because I got hurt when I wasn't able to buy some Mexican agates because they're like $3,000-$4,000 just for a nodule. Mm-hmm. You know, and I seen the same thing starting to happen with these Moroccan agates. So I found a dealer and he worked out a really good deal with me, and we became really good friends. And
well, I'm sure everybody appreciates you passing along the good deals.
Yep. Yeah, and after Moroccan agates, my second favorite is definitely Condor agates. So they're just another beautiful agate, and I could get them for a decent price, not like Moroccans, but.
We might have to talk about me buying a couple of agates while I'm here. I can't go home empty-handed.
Oh, I got lots of agates. I got lots of agates.
Hey, Taco Rock stickers. Look at those. That's fun. It's way more fun than so many other people's logos.
It gets people's attention.
Well, a couple of things. The rocks that you saw polished here today are up on his Etsy right now. Right?
Yeah, I got agates on Etsy right now.
Awesome. Man, and I might have to, okay, I'm going to hold off on the shopping for a minute. Thank you so much for showing us everything that you have going on out here. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something, I learned something, and yeah, go check out Taco Rocks, pick up some Condor agates, and if you're ever in Southern Utah, by all means, stay tuned for the shows. Are you going to vend at the next one?
I am. We're doing a show in Hurricane, Utah next month on Mother's Day.
Okay, so Mother's Day, Hurricane, Utah. Are you going to do the fall show for the Rock Club?
I am, and then I'll also do a rock show in Bryce Canyon in July.
Oh, that's news to me.
Yeah, it's going to be the first one these people are putting on. So.
Nice. I might have to go check that out. Definitely stay tuned. There's a link down in the description box of this video for everything, including the Southern Utah Rock Club. So you can always join, or at the very least, come out and see us at a show and pick up some sweet, sweet agates. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome, man.